Alright guys, so in this video we're checking out these new ND filters for the DJI Air 2S. These are from Freewell. This is the all-day 8-pack. And as you know, the Air 2S has the new 1-inch CMOS sensors, so the camera is different. So the filters for the Air 2 don't work on the Air 2S. So these filters are actually very nice, high quality. You got an ND4, 8, 16, 32, and 64, all with polarizing filters, and you get just this general polarizing filter by itself, along with ND 1000 and ND 2000 regular filter for long exposure photos if you're going to be doing any kind of long exposure photos with your Air 2S. So it's a cloudy day today, not the best test for ND filters, but according to the filter guide, something like an ND8 will be fine for this, and so we'll put that to the test here. Generally, you just want to try and get the basically the shutter speed twice the frame rate. So I'll be shooting at 4K 30, so I'm going to try and get my shutter speed around 120. That's the general rule for using ND filters to get that nice smooth video, that sort of natural looking motion blur. And that's basically what these ND filters are for. If you guys are wondering, it's just reducing your shutter speed so that you get more natural looking video and photos. First, I want to show you a couple examples with no ND filter. Notice how high the shutter speed is. As I move in front of these plants and we freeze the frame, notice how the image looks frozen. The plants are very sharp in appearance. Again, going back in the reverse direction, the plants appear frozen. Now here I'm pulling off the stock camera frame and trying the ND16 filter. Lighting conditions have gotten a bit brighter since the start of my testing. Shutter speed is still too high here, so I switched out the ND16 and swapped in the ND32. With the ND32 and shutter speed set to 1/60, the exposure is slightly low, around -0.3, as some clouds have moved in front of the sun. Now as we pass in front of these plants again and freeze the video, we can now see the effect of the lower shutter speed creating motion blur in the background. Going back again in the other direction, the clouds have moved away and the exposure value is higher now at +0.7. but the motion blur effect is still clearly visible. So as you may have noticed, the exposure value is changing a fair amount depending on how much the clouds move in and out of the sun. This is because I have locked the ISO value to 100 for this demo. If you want to keep a more consistent exposure value with changing lighting conditions, set the ISO value to auto in Pro mode and keep your shutter speed fixed. Also, set the white balance to auto as well. So, do you think this video with motion blur is more pleasing to watch? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy content like this, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos.